during my fourth grade year, we lost our house. Our electricity had been shut off, so we like hijacked electricity by connecting wires to one of the poles outside. Our plumbing was shut off as well, and so we used like bottles of water to like dump down the toilet in order for it to flush. Eventually, we were like forced to leave from our house, so we packed everything up in trash bags and we moved in to my mom's car for a while. We eventually moved to my uncle's place. So when I left, I had to tell my classmates that I was leaving, and that hurt them. So they gave me a book, and it's called "Oh, the Places You'll Go," and I keep that with me at all times. It's actually in my dorm room right now. So we lived with my uncle for a while, and then we got back on our feet shortly. My parents got jobs, and we moved to Grays Lake. I spent my high school, my middle school years there, and I made great friends, had my first girlfriend. It was a great time. But during my time there, we lost another apartment, and I got pulled out of school for about 3 months. We had to move in with my cousin, and I remember our first night there. I got up in the middle of the night, and I found my mom like, crying on the floor. And I know I wasn't supposed to see that, but I remember feeling powerless because I knew I couldn't do anything about it. I was only 12, and it still pains me to this day. I couldn't I couldn't do anything to help her or fix what we were going through. And then from there, we stayed there for a few weeks, but I had to move back in with my uncle for a while. And Grace Lake let me back in during my seventh grade year. During the summer, we moved out and into my mom's sister's house, going into my eighth grade year, and that had its ups and its downs. We had bed bugs, so we slept on the porch for some time, and then we moved to Waukegan. So we lived there in an apartment for 2 years, and that's where I lived my remaining high school days. And I'm grateful that throughout this whole time, Grace like allowed me to stay there. I made great friends, and that's my story.